Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo December 3, 2024. Today's new moon can act as a charge, sending you in a new direction. Projects or activities that expand your mind, feed your spirit for adventure, and stretch your imagination can be strong draws. You may feel renewed by a new perspective on your life, something philosophical or spiritual that you read or learn, or an adventure that takes you away from the mundane routines of your life. In some way, you are breaking from the past now. Still, with Mercury still retrograde and Mars, your ruler, gearing up to turn retrograde in 5 days, avoid making important decisions just for now. Instead, take in and draw upon your intuition, which can serve you exceptionally well once the dust settles. Listen to your need for change, but avoid jumping into something that you're not quite ready or prepared for. This is a day for thinking ahead and where you'd like to go and be. It's a good time to work on breaking free from negative elements of your life to focus on improvement, progress, and vision. It's an optimistic, spirited time when you have a chance to change the pace of your life if it's been wearing you down or if you felt in a frump or rut. A very nuanced and sensitive shift begins today. This is because Pallas, the asteroid tied to courage and wisdom, is dancing onto the high hills and mountaintops of the zodiac sign Capricorn. While our luminaries and planets bring our most potent energetic shifts, the movement of asteroids is subtler. Going forward, you'll notice that you wish to understand life by feeling grounded, practical, and productive, and creating long-term success that also nourishes your relationships and romantic life will be especially important. Embrace your organization skills and powers of legacy. How do you feel about your professional journey? Reflect on this week's events when the moon in Sagittarius trines the North Node in your sign and sextiles the South Node in Libra. Several fateful changes, connections, and options came up this past week. You may have felt like each decision or interaction came up for a reason. Everything you have done will lead to something more prominent in your professional journey. Have faith that your decisions and commitments will align with your fate. You are where you are meant to be. Knowing when to stop and when to go forward can be a real source of anxiety. Picture the little billy goat on the mountain, unsure of his next step. Others may say that you make a big deal out of nothing, but inside you feel anxious. Ignore them. But don't ignore your anxiety. Create a habit of doing things that release tension and calm your anxiety. Schedule the time to pamper yourself in some way and keep it. It is a preventative measure, not a cure for symptoms. This month ends on the creative and expressive energy of use this vibration to communicate your thoughts and feelings in a more in-depth manner. If verbal communication tends to elude you, consider writing. Many people use memos and letters to get their ideas across. This provides you more time to think about what you want to say without having to do as spontaneously as in a conversation. It can be a powerful tool. If face-to-face is the only option, first make a list of the points you want to get across to help you be better prepared. In a case of perfect timing, the moon not only returns to your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery over the weekend but as a new moon, just as Mars is spending his last weekend in direct motion in a playful and creative part of your art. Before moving into what will be a pivotal week professionally and especially when it comes to setting your priorities for the rest of this professional year and beyond, there is a chance to first embrace an upsurge in energy on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence. The weekend is the perfect time to not only host the moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart as a new moon, but its friendly aspect to Mars just as he has reached his last weekend in direct motion in your romantic sector. With Mars slowing ahead of his retrograde turn next week, his influence has already become a lot more potent, with the new moon able to add a spark of enthusiasm to a mix of romance, passion and adventure. Our eyes in the sky. Today's celestial energy invites you to step into a powerful space of self-awareness and connection. With the moon in bold Sagittarius aligning in a harmonious sextile with transformative Pluto in visionary Aquarius, the universe seems eager to grab your attention. The signs and synchronicities may come fast and loud, whether it's a repetitive number you keep seeing, a perfectly timed conversation, or a strong gut feeling about something. These are not coincidences, they are breadcrumbs leading you to uncover hidden truths that could shift your perspective. Take a moment to reflect. Have you ever had a day where everything just seemed to line up, and the answers you were searching for suddenly appeared? That's the energy we're working with today. Imagine stumbling upon a note in a book you weren't even planning to read, or overhearing advice that resonates deeply with your current struggles. It's as if the universe has its highlighter out, guiding you toward clarity. Pay attention to these nudges, they're like puzzle pieces clicking into place. Today is the perfect time to trust your inner voice and let your intuition take the lead. If something feels significant, it probably is. Let the energy of Sagittarius inspire you to explore new possibilities, and let Pluto's transformative influence help you uncover what has been hidden or overlooked. As the stars align to amplify intuition, they also encourage deeper connections with the people around you. Whether it's a professional relationship, a friendship, or a bond with a loved one, your natural warmth and curiosity are magnetic today. Your energy is like a light in the room, inviting, encouraging, and deeply comforting. Reach out. Have you been meaning to call that friend or send that overdue text? Today is the perfect time. A small gesture can spark a meaningful reconnection. With all this positive energy swirling, it's easy to feel impulsive. You might find yourself wanting to shake things up, a bold statement, a sudden decision, or a spontaneous shift in direction. While there's beauty in embracing change, today's stars urge you to temper impulsiveness with thoughtful reflection. Let's be honest, have you ever acted in the heat of the moment only to wish you'd taken a second to think things through? It happens to all of us. Today, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this choice aligned with the bigger picture of my life? Am I reacting to a fleeting emotion, or am I responding thoughtfully to the situation? Slowing down doesn't mean missing opportunities, it means making sure your actions truly align with your goals and values. On the flip side, today's cosmic alignment brings a spark of inspiration and enthusiasm. If you've been feeling creatively blocked or stuck in a rut, this is the perfect moment to channel your energy into something productive. What's an idea, project, or goal you've been dreaming about but haven't started? Whether it's finally launching that blog, picking up a new hobby, or revisiting an old passion, today offers the perfect conditions for progress. Even if you don't know all the steps yet, just take the first one. Jot down your ideas. Research a topic that excites you. Reach out to someone who inspires or mentors you. With so much potential for growth, connection, and discovery, it's easy to overcommit or spread yourself too thin. If you start feeling overwhelmed, remember to pause and take care of yourself. Step outside. A walk in fresh air can do wonders for your clarity and peace of mind. Journal. Write down your thoughts and emotions to gain perspective on the day's events. Indulge in calm, listen to your favorite music, meditate, or enjoy a cup of tea. It's the small acts of self-care that keep you centered. When you give yourself the space to breathe, you'll return to your goals and interactions with renewed focus and energy. Stay curious, stay open, and trust the path you're on.